All right, welcome back to the MLB pregame show. We're counting you down to the action in Game 3 of this series, and as we do so, here is our Topps player spotlight. Chase Ryan has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on MLB Network. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chase Ryan is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 4. Bradley.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty...
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
All right, come on now.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And here's the 1-2.
Here.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing, Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Naquin is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Ryan has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good rest.
And that's through, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
To the plate now, Hank McClendon. He tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Roberto Perez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Andrew Velasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Velasquez is retired to start the 3rd.
Batting 9.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bradley Zimmer. In there, 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0-1 the count. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Bauers. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a
Well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The batter
Stepping in now, Hank McClendon. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Roberto Perez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Velasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 64.
Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Jordan Luplow comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Luplow, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with going to high rounds, and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The designated hitter,
Oscar Mercado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. So coming to the plate, Bradley Zimfen. Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Bradley Zimmer goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's Tyler Naquin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and Jake Bauers comes to the plate.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Nobody here, nobody.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jake Bauers goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chad Green gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ryan Weber will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sanchez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now Reed Madden, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Comes set and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here we go, guys.
Swung on and missed.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now here it comes.
Got no one.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Stanton. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Scooped up. Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and one strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Stepping into the box, Ford Hanna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, one away, one away.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. 2 out with the man at first. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count.
Here we go, guys.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Reed Madden is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In order, go. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes and is the fastball by him here. 0-1.
1-1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and that's off the second base bag.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back standing.
Hey, roll it up here.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting
Now
an inning
batting.
fresh. You're
Third
expecting to have a
baseman.
1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Rafael Devers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's
1-2 right
1-0.
here. Here
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him
Now
up
batting,
regardless.
second baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Michael.
And they're runners at the corners now.
Davis.
Hey, we got one.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hanna tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler
In there for strike 1.
O'Neill.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout,
Now
keep that
batting,
guy off the base
catcher.
path.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Ready once again, Reed Madden. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Shortstop.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Line to the right side. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
On its way is pitch number 75. Rafael Devers is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Got 2 here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. New York launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Chase Ryan notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Ryan Weber was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League
And now,
Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Thomas Pannone is ready to go as he'll be on the mound. Digging in now, Ivan Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off.
off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry.
I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges.
You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Reese McGuire becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ryan has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Who's the first here?
The pitch.
Hey! Nobody here, nobody.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Stepping up now, Bo Bichette, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Charlie Jensen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Now batting, Ivan Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Voit in foul ground. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Third baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Michael Brasso comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Adam Eaton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's fouled away.
Plays a 1 here.
The 0-2 once more. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire from the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. That's in there. And the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's the 0-1.
At the ball.
1 out, 1 out.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he fouls this one off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta hold it.
Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, now we've got 2.
The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person. At the plate, Bo Bichette will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Striding in once again, Charlie Jensen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming after you, trying to end it quick.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ivan Cabrera is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bounce towards the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Tired. 1, 2, 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Michael Brasso.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Adam Eaton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Lourdes Gurriel 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Blue Jays. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
And now pitch on the way. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Tommy Kahnle will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1 the final total in today's. Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. Chase Ryan. All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Chase Ryan, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now,
Leading off
Ivan
tonight for
Cabrera.
Toronto,
It's been a really
the left
slow
fielder,
start to the season
number
for him,
30.
as you can see by the April
go.
numbers
Right now,
on your
fellas.
screen. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ivan Cabrera is retired to kick off the inning. At the plate now, Michael Brasso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average entering play at 301. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
No.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch.
Come on, fellas. Come on.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Batting third.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Count even at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, we got no one.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Reese McGuire looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's fouled away.
1 down, 1 down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding into the box, Kevin Biggio. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No, that's it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Here we go, boys.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That's a
high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Charlie Jensen. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1, here it comes. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Come on, fellas,
he's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ivan Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
No ball.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Adam Eaton will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, we got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Up,
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there to make the catch. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Reese McGuire comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu's got it, and there are two away now. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line toward right center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. A ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, 2 out.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Charlie Jensen stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Jensen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Ivan Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Brasso. First pitch on its way.
No, that's up.
Come on, Tier.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Michael Brasso goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Here we go, guys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Eaton goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 3-0. In now, Reese McGuire. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 10.
First delivery to him on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Reese McGuire becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 15. Randall.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep.
Rendell Grichuk is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Kevin Biggio swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Ball outside.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey now, get us out of this. Shut him down.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one up.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Chase Ryan has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Chase Ryan will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Fouled off.
First pitch, 7:06.
To third. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays go in order.
Leading off for the Rays.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ryan, originally from the state of Virginia, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position, but you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Brandon Lau comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there.
It was a swinging strike 3. Daniel Robertson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Popped up. Voit will put this one away, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1 ball.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
I got the count. 0-2.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Joey Wendell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. If a guy can effectively...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third come. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nate Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a side. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Fastball right back. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
The center fielder,
Chris Owings stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find, I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him, you have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Tommy Pham.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounded up the first baseline.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Lau goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Daniel Robertson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
All right, come on.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on them? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
The center fielder, Chris.
Here comes the first pitch.
Two down now.
The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, come on now.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brad Peacock gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at ball one here. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Side corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Yordan Alvarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
No one out now.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he fouls this one off.
Bring her.
Here comes the 0-1. Right field line. And foul. Ready on 0-2. On the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So now Carlos Santana.
Batting 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped straight up. Ryan moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. For Houston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Aledmys Diaz. This is foul right side. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and next to bat will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that's
behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
It's 1-2.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
One down, one down.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Carlos Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ready with the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right.
You take it. You take it.
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Come on now.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. So striding in, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. So far on the year, Tucker is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa is sent packing for the 3rd time today. George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Reynolds has it for out number 3. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Astros claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Cy Snead wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Roberto Osuna records the save.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Whit Merrifield is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Leury Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. And up steps Salvador Perez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now by bust that fastball in.
He's ready. Here's the
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, no one down here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, we got one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan McBroom, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he got him swinging. Adalberto Mondesi becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Merrifield.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Merrifield hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Center fielder, Leori.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leori Garcia will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
Here's the 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In is Jorge Soler as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here we go, guys.
Now the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
To the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan McBroom, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
We got one.
Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Called strike 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. At the plate, Leury Garcia. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Garcia.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and they can't run it down. Looking to send him packing again. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Right now, baby. Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Come on now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Fouled off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game, as he keeps racking them up. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So stepping in, Salvador Perez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, nothing in 2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, This has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom. A ball and no strikes.
McBroom.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weekly hit balls in this one.
Adalberto Mondesi is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was... Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We're counting you down to baseball this afternoon on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close to first pitch, let's jump into today's Topps Player Spotlight. Chase Ryan has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he builds on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. The Yankees attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Chase Ryan will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder, number 4, Keon Broxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Right side. Reined in. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 0-2 pitch.
2 down, 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Mariners are down in order. And now what they can do. No score. Next for Seattle, Daniel Vogelbach. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Domingo Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
No ball, 2
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jump ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, we got 1
Hey, I
here.
get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box now, Shed Long, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We've played 2.5. No score on the show.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Omar Narvaez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Daniel Vogelback, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and one strike. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw three.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mariners leave one. They still trail 1-0. In now the Mariners DH, Ryan Healy. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Healy goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Shed Long. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford, and he fouls this one off.
Crawford.
No outs here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Omar Narvaez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Dan Vogelbach is next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Here we go.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Domingo Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. One left. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away.
No one out now. No one out.
On its way is pitch number 75. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Haniger is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ryan Healy is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Shed Long, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled off. On he pops it up. Gregorius is there. One down. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, we got one out here.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
At the ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Plays that first
The count is 1-2.
Last chance for the Mariners. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. 8-0 the final today. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chase Ryan earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Eric Swanson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Benintendi.
Now here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The Yankees get started here tonight, guys. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Working for him.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Reed Madden comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
0-1 count and the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the monster seats.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning. Let's get it started early with a homer.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop this one left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Get a couple of runs. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breakaway. But that's exactly what happened.
Comes set with the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming.
His rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, two-way now, two-way.
Chavis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. In there, strike 1.
Andrew. 0-1's the count. Benintendi.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. 0-2, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Reed Madden stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
0-1's the count.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the end. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and walks either.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Michael Chavis. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down. At the plate, Ford Hanna. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Two down.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Here we go, guys.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The first baseman,
Reed Madden is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still 8. Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Yanks scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Chase Ryan earned his 9th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Luis Cessa takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider.
And
he throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Soft grounder left side. And that's out number one. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right there.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located to that spot.
Austin Meadows is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this. Up next for the Rays, Nate Lowe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, nobody out now.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
0-1 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Diaz stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he fouls this one off.
2 down, 2 down.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. The 0 that misses, 1-2.
1 ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. No balls and a strike to count. Now that's popped up. Ryan just to the right of the mound. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Nino Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Hey, 1 down,
here it comes.
1 down right now.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And we got 2 down.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. So coming to the plate, Nate Lowe. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Wilmer Flores will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Settling in now, Yandy Diaz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Lowe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Robertson.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Now at the plate, Nino Gonzalez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nino Gonzalez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Joey Wendell digs in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pham.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Going for strikeout number 15. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tommy Pham is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Nate Lowe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out. 16 for the ballgame, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point. Oh, look at the diving stop. Touché, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Very impressive out and spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Daniel Robertson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Softly hit toward the hole. And Voigt will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Nino Gonzalez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great
throw on to first, and the Yankees will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Yankees.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series. Preparations are being made. We give you the Topps Player Spotlight. Chase Ryan has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Chase Ryan is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Fouled off.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. One out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Freddie Galvis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Galvis behind, 0-2.
Count 0-2. 1 down. 1 down.
And it's fouled away. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
One favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one. Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Next up for the A's, James McCann. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game.
No, that's down.
And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There we go.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 16 RBIs.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
In now, Chris Dietrich pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Judge will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of it. So here's Avisail Garcia, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Garcia takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's a ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Olson is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And yet another strikeout here. Hit 11th of the ball game. On in order. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Popped up. Urshela over to his right, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, James McCann will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And right into the shift. Scooped up, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Here we go, boys.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defense. 7th inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Go right now, fellas.
Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get 1, 2, 3 go. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 5-0 finish tonight.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Dylan Cease will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Malik Smith is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point.
Hey,
chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. So here's Daniel Palka now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Daniel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Urshela is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. 1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Man, one down.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. The tag, and he is out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fouled away.
Hey, let's make a play.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
The center fielder,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike.
Arrow up on the ground. Let's go right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sanchez on second. Jerko at first. 1 gone. Fouled off. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moncada hits a little over the 270 mark.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he misses there. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Palka. He popped out in his first trip. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1.
Up.
And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Way late on the fastball for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Thames hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Eric Thames is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Yolmer Sanchez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, we got one here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jed Jerko is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Plays that first here.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Jason Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Rogers scoops it up, and there's 1 away. One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count still at 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now batting, Yohan Moncada. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Moncada.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Palka. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
1 down now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Eric Thames.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Thames is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
Hey, you got one.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting, first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Jed Jerko is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You got ball. You got ball.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Chad Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight.